Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. So let's begin by getting into a comfortable position in our seats. You can get into any position that works best for your body. Try to accommodate your body as much as possible with honor and respect throughout this practice. Just make sure if you're sitting up that you're sitting up nice and straight in your seat. I'm going to begin to allow vertebrae to stack on top of vertebrae. If you like to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. If you want to keep your eyes open, fixate your gaze in front of you. Start by breathing in and out in a way that suits your inhale and exhale body. And when I say that, that is just the way your body is accepting the breath. No forcing, no expectations, no tension. You're just getting a sense of the way you feel right now as you breathe. And from the crown of the head down to the feet, notice the way the body feels. You're just checking in. As you breathe, you're also checking in with the body. Start to notice as well any sounds around you. Now, try not to judge any of the senses that we're about to go through. Do your best to just acknowledge what's around you in an observational way. Notice what it's like to hear. First, focus on your left ear, and then your right. And then we'll bring both our right and our left ear together using our breath. See if you can hear your breath in a way as a marker, as an indicator that you're using both your left and your right ear at the same time. And do this for the next 5 breath cycles. Now you may notice a lot of different sounds come into your ear space and your scape. And do your best to be tolerant of all. Our next sense is our smell. I want you to notice the smells within the space that you're sitting in. Notice the breath and the smell that comes in through the right nostril and out through the right nostril. And then notice the left. And then notice them both together. And for the next 5 breath cycles, just see if you can be acquainted with any smells that come into your smellscape. Continue to keep the breath active and alive as you do so. And if you don't notice any smells, then just acknowledge that it's a neutral space and that you don't smell anything. Next, we're going to bring our awareness to our sense of touch. Notice the way the breath touches the nostrils. And notice that the air shifts in terms of temperature on the inhale and exhale. You can feel maybe a warmth and a coolness interchange. And then allow that awareness to travel to the rest of the body, noticing the sense of touch, not just the temperature, but maybe now also how you're connected to the seat beneath you and the floor. Notice the clothing that connects to your body and maybe even your skin, just as it is covering each part of you as a protective layer. And for the next 5 breath cycles, just connect to your sense of touch. And then next inhale in, let's come and bring our attention to our sense of taste. And through each inhale and exhale, there's actually a little bit of breath that travels through the mouth body. And just see if you can get a notice or awareness of that. And if there's any taste associated with that, allow it to just surface. And try not to judge it, just allow it to be what it is. Noticing your tongue in your mouth, noticing your jaw, your teeth, noticing the throat and all these areas that support your taste. And do this for the next 5 breath cycles. Our next inhale, we're going to come to our vision. Now, if your eyes are closed, allow the vision to manifest in the sense of your imagination, in your mind's eye is what I call it. Noticing the different colors and images and impressions that may be arising for you. And if your eyes are open, wherever your gaze is fixated, notice in detail all the parts of that picture that is in front of you. Also noting the different images, impressions, colors that you are connecting to in that space. And do this for the next 5 breath cycles. Next, on our inhale, we're going to bring our awareness and our ability to acknowledge our intuition. This is an inner sense, not necessarily considered a sense that is like tangible in terms of sight or touch or smell or hearing or taste. But this sense is all the well real. See if you can take a few moments to just discern the sense of intuition inside of you. Now again, as an observer, notice any impressions or any feelings or anything that's associated with this. And wherever you maybe feel it the most, if it helps, you can take a hand and place it there. So for some people, it's their minds. Other people, it's their bellies. Some people, it's their heart. And for the next 10 breath cycles, we're going to up the ante a little bit. I want you to breathe into the space of your intuition, really just listening and acknowledging this part of you that speaks. This part of you that feels. And do it breath by breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to move in towards the emotional body. To just acknowledge that and bring our full awareness and attention to our emotional body. But not just as we normally do by bringing our mind's eye there, our vision, but bringing also all our senses. Kind of reflecting back on what it was to taste and smell, hear, see and touch, and feel the sense of our inner voice and intuition. And bring that to your emotional body right now and how you feel. And the way we do this by just merely staying in the present moment, breath by breath. There's nothing else required. There's nothing you have to respond to. It's just a sense of being present with your emotions as a whole person and bringing your focus here as a decision that you're making. Again, if it helps to bring your hand to the place where you feel the most, you're welcome to do that. For me, it's my heart and my belly. But for you, it might be something else. Inhale, I am breathing in to my emotional self. Exhale, I acknowledge my emotions as a whole person. Inhale, I am breathing into the emotional self that exists within. Exhale, I acknowledge and fully accept my emotions as a whole person. Inhale, breathing in to emotions, and exhale, acknowledging emotions, knowing that these emotions are just parts of you and do not make up your identity in any way. Continue to take the next 10 breath cycles to just be an observer, fully aware and feeling every part of you that is associated with your focus right now of emotion. And if any reactions like fear or anything comes up, just allow it to be there. Don't feel the need to address it. Allow things to coexist, but keep your focus right here, right now, in the present, in this one thing that you choose. Continue to breathe in and feel an ultimate sense connected to your aliveness. And despite whatever emotions might be part of this experience, whatever sounds or taste, smells, wherever your mind's eye may go, or whatever might be touching your body in terms of temperature, notice that you're still alive here as a whole person. Expand your awareness beyond your emotions now to include your full body, from the feet to the crown of the head, fully connected to each one of your senses. Also connecting to your emotions, connecting to your intuition, and allowing whatever thoughts are there to just kind of roll off, letting the breath be most magnified and be also part of what anchors you into the present and the sense of aliveness that runs through each part of your body, each part of your emotion, each part of yourself, your senses, your intuition, your thoughts. And see if you can just be okay being alive and being you for the rest of this practice. Breathing in and out. And while you do that, I'm going to ring the singing bowl and just allow it to be part of the practice. You're welcome to continue to meditate as long as you like by leaving the session now. But as we begin to re-engage in the world around us, allow each breath to continue to be accepting of the person that's here in this present moment. Allow each breath to fill you with the mantra that you are enough. And there's nothing else that you have to do but be yourself moment by moment, alive, just as you are. You can wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingertips, gently open the eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. I am enough. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and namaste. Thank you.